JPS on 3, 1, 2, 3. JPS!
At the Environmental Learning Center, a new season of high school football was on the agenda.
On behalf of the Jackson Public School District, I would like to welcome you to our High School Football Media Day. Today, we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and passion of our student athletes and coaches as we gear up for another exciting football season. Let's take an opportunity to celebrate the sportsmanship, dedication, and school pride that makes Jackson Public Schools a special place. I would like to wish all of our teams a safe and successful season. Thank you for being here, and let's make this a day to remember.
We plan on having a successful season, trying to build on what we've done the past few years. We'll be led by our seniors, Deion Taylor and Tyler Smith, that I have with me today. The goal is to win a state championship. That's always our goal. And also to help build young men to get them prepared for the future outside of high school. We try to get our kids prepared for life outside of high school and college, the ones who are able to make it to the next level, and make sure that their learning curve in college is not so big by preparing them here at Callaway High School. The biggest thing is let's get 1% better every day. That's the main message. We want to get 1% better every day. Let's build on what we're doing and eliminate the mistakes. Our guys, I think, got more mentally and physically tough just by being out there in that heat and competing with each other every day. It was a good opportunity for our guys to grow from each other by watching what they were doing, going back and looking at the film and trying to correct mistakes and get better. Youth. We have a lot of young guys that's going to get playing time this year, but they're athletic young guys, so I'm excited to see how they'll grow as the season progresses.
On last year, we went 5-7, went to the playoffs. We had a lot of ups and downs, but we also accomplished a lot of things on last year. It shows also that we have the potential to play at a high level at Forest Hill High School by making it to the playoffs and making it to the postseason. We had the opportunity to inter-squad practice with several different great teams in and outside of the metro area. We were able to learn, we was able to push each other, and I really appreciate those coaches for coming out to South Jackson and me going to them up in Canton and different places, and we just sharpened each other, made each other better. We're not trying to build a program that is short-term, we're trying to build a program that can last. This means that we continue to uphold our values. Our kids know that it's family, commitment, hard work, and discipline. Our kids live by this day and day. Before we practice and after we practice, we say this. They understand that we got to uphold our motto, which is keep climbing. Lastly, I want to say thanks to our supporters, the media and things like that, our principal, our parents. They do an outstanding job in making sure that they fill in every area. So we have a great support system out there for making sure our kids are well taken care of. My coaches do a good job in making sure we're good in and out of the classroom, because we want to make sure that all of our seniors graduate each year, that all of our kids make sure they pass their state test each year. So we hold our kids highly accountable in and out of the classroom. This year, we got a new quarterback. He's coming in, he's learning. He is going to be the driving force of our team. We also have an all-state returner, all-state running back, and Jerome Cabot coming back. We got some great receivers this year. Emmanuel Harris, he's a junior this year. She'll have an outstanding season. I can't have a weekend free without this guy calling me, trying to get in the weight room, trying to get to the field. So these guys are really are hungry for success. My linebacker core is all coming back. My D-line group, two of my guys over there, Jason Robinson is a sophomore this year. He started for us last year. He should have a big season this year. I got another guy over there, Trayvon Willingham. He's one of my kids that came over from Wingfield High School. I look forward to him having a great season also. The offensive line, D-line, we're really talented, and we should have an outstanding year.
We're excited about our team this year. We have a new influx of kids from Wingfield that has brought a lot of energy. We have a great coaching staff that also keeps the energy going for us. Our mindset is that we're trying to breaking barriers and making history. Today I have with me some of my senior guys, Jarvis Curtis, Davion Hoskin, and Robert Brown. They've all came this summer, showed an excellent job in leadership. We talked to our guys about being great teammates. We feel like if they show themselves as great teammates with character, discipline, and caring for the program, the leadership aspect to follow. We asked them to focus on getting better at the small things. If we can get better at the small things, it'll help us put a complete team together and reach our goal as we go through this season. As a team, our main goal is being better, get better every day at what we can do, control the things we can control, and don't worry about the things that we cannot control. My principal is Bobby Brown. We have a great administrative staff. Coaching staff has been very supportive. Every day in practice is a competition, and iron sharpens iron, and we are guaranteed to get better in that form. This year, we have multiple guys that have multiple years of experience, and now we also have excitement around the program where young guys are coming in and want to be a part of the program, and so that just allows us to compete for the positions. Every day we step out on that field, we want to attack the field and improve. We're not trying to go from 0 to 100. We're going to take it day by day, step by step, brick by brick. Rome wasn't built in a day, but Jim Hill is going to improve constantly. I'm excited about the environment that we're in, and I think my kids are as well, and I think they have something that they want to prove to the other people in the area.
First year head coach, been enjoying the process since spring started. Kids been working real hard, coming in, lifting weights, running. Summer workouts been going real well. We had a chance to compete in 7-on-7. Work on the passing game. Been in the weight room real heavy, trying to get strong, so we control the line of scrimmage on offense and defensive line. AD, Principal, Bailey, AD, Coach James, they done had my back from day one. Anything I done needed or asked for, they done provided for me, so I can't ask for a better support system. What we looking for as a near Bulldog, on offense, we want to be a very physical team running the ball. That can make plays in the pass game when needed. On defense, we want to be fast, physical, and smart, run to the ball, and play like you got your hair on fire. We want to represent Maple Street the right way in the school building and off the field. I want my guys to carry themselves the right way and just make the school proud. I mean, pretty much since I was a little kid in high school, I wanted to be a coach. You know, I pretty much knew I was going to be a coach either on the basketball side or football side. So I always a guy who had a plan. So this is my dream. Discipline, accountability, respect, play the game the right way. Mental toughness. It's football and really in sports. Love to compete. Just, you know, anything, basketball or football, you ain't gonna win every game. It's always how you react when you get knocked on your butt. Get up, dust your dirt off and compete. We're going to play hard for 4 quarters. If you beat us, you just beat us. But we ain't going to help you. JPS, you know, even though I graduated from Provine, I'm still a JPS kid. I can relate to these kids because I was them 20 or 30 years ago. I'm of the community. There's a whole lot more fun playing football when you're winning. So, you know, we want to play the right way, but we want to win.
This year we focus on accountability, character, and discipline. Justice Williams, Brayshawn Forbes, and Landon Hurt, they're here today because they're the 3 guys that came to summer workouts the most. Had one guy 40 workouts, 37 and 34. So everything we do is about earning. Football, life, and everything else is about accountability. So everything we do is about accountability. Now these young men had a successful season last year. We were 7-4. As sophomores, they were 0-11. So this same bunch that, you know, managed to win 7 games came from winning none. And understand that we have to focus inward to make that happen. You know, weekends are important for coaches and family, but sometimes, you know, you got to make sacrifices. And these young men know about sacrifices. Just, you know, the way you have to do things. 30 seniors this year, 8 starters on offense returning. We have 7 starters on defense returning. So the things we've been focusing on this summer are situational football. And I can tell you this, these kids have been successful this year. It's not due to me. And I have some great coaches, great assistant coaches, great administration at Murray that put us in this position. JPS Athletic Department did a great job working with us. And we're just excited to start the 2024 season, regardless of the outcome. It's about these young men becoming great fathers, husbands, men. And that's why we're here. Last year we put a roster out there, carried about 51 kids. Presently right now we have 76 kids on the roster, and I have to turn kids away daily. You know, it's like Coach said, you know, winning football is great. Fans know that, your support system knows that, but more than anything, your school and the people, the players at the school know that. So like I said, I've had every day we're out practicing, I'll have kids walk up and say, Coach, I want to be on the football team. And I can tell you this, 2 years ago, we didn't have that. At the end of the day, we want to put a functional product out there. And that's what, like I said, that's what that enabled us to do. Now there's an expectation to win. And see, with that expectation, you have to increase your workload. And that's what we've done. Like we've increased our workload. Kids are understanding that, hey, everybody that you came victorious against last year, now you're up on their wall. It's about program success and kids getting scholarship opportunities, not just athletic scholarship opportunities, even academic scholarship opportunities, and getting the kids to understand that this is 4 years of high school football, but 40 years of life that we're trying to impact here. So that's what we're trying to get into these kids at Murray. One of my things I can brag on is not the 7 wins. I've had 0 players on my football team transfer out of my football team, out of my program. And best believe there have been people around me shooting shots at them, to come to this school, man. And see, my kids embrace Jackson, we embrace JPS. We love it.
And to highlight my program, I want to talk about the guys that help me get the job done every day. My seniors, Terrence Kelly, Cameron Blackman, Dennis Jones, Tylen Torrance, Jordan Stafford, Tavo Gilkey, and DeMonte Hicks. Those be the seniors this year. I also want to introduce the guys that I brought, Dennis Jones, Braden Jones, and Bryson Clancy. Also, from a coaching standpoint, we had a couple of changes on our coaching staff. I want to give a shout out to those guys. Coach Keith Gray, be our offensive run game coordinator. O-line coach, Coach Gilkey, offensive line coach. Coach Thomas, wide receivers, running back coach. Coach Gale, wide receivers coach. Coach Taylor, be our defensive coordinator. Coach Riddle, defensive backs and special teams coordinator. Coach Moore, linebackers. Coach Durham, defensive line. Coach Roselle, defensive assistant. Coach White, defensive assistant. Also Coach Johnson, our videographer. Coach Randall, our equipment manager. And Coach Watson, our statistician. And I said that because it's not always about me. It's about the guys that you may not see or that may don't get a chance to be in front of the media or speak. But our program moves because of those guys, and our program moves because of our kids who come in every day and work hard. Last year we were 6-5. We made it to the playoffs, lost in the first round to Laura, so we ended up 6-6. Laura was the eventual South State champion. Some things we want to do this year offensively, we want to be kind of balanced when it comes to run the pass. Want to execute. Play calls, want to be physical and want to be disciplined. We also want to do better in special teams. A lot of hitting yardage in special teams. I believe in testing them every day. We're a young team, and our guys are going to have to be battle tested. You can't simulate game speed or simulate a game, but as much as you can in practice, you want to create that environment. Those first 5 games, they don't dictate if you can get into the playoffs. They're pretty much rivalry games, games to kind of get the kinks out, things like that. Of course, you want to win those games, and you do play to win those games. But when district play starts, you want to be rolling. You hope you're healthy. You hope your guys are ready to go. Some of our goals is to be in the top 4, maybe be in the top 2 sometimes, host a playoff game, win a playoff game, a home game or whatever. So just making sure when it's time for district play to start that you're rolling and your guys are ready to go.
We have high expectations for all of our coaches and players for this season. Expect competitive games. Expect the best from all of our teams this year.
We just gonna execute game plan, do what we do best, play football.
Hey, JPS on me, JPS on 3, 1, 2, 3. JPS!